Welcome to the Voke Me YouTube channel.
If you're looking for an all-rounder smartphone that's more competitively priced than flagship models, the Galaxy S25 FE is a great mid-range smartphone, offering similar design elements to the S25 Plus and offering great value for your money. Design: the Galaxy S25 FE mirrors the Galaxy S25's basic design. It features a rectangular body with rounded corners, a triple-lens rear camera, a flat aluminum side with the power and volume rocker buttons on the right, and a USB-C port, speaker, and SIM tray at the bottom. Corning Gorilla Glass Victus Plus covers the front and back, making it scratch and shatter resistant. There's no micro SD card slot or 3.5mm headphone jack. The S25 FE measures 6.35 inches wide, 3.02 inches tall, and 0.29 inches thick, and weighs 6.70 ounces, approximately 170 grams, making it feel lightweight for its size. For comparison, last year's Galaxy S24 FE was larger, 6.38 x 3.04, 0.31 inches, and significantly heavier, 7.51 ounces. The Pixel 9a is smaller but thicker and lighter than both, 6.09 x 2.89 x 0.35 inches, 6.56 ounces. Like many recent phones, including the S24 FE and Pixel 9a, the S25 FE is IP68 rated for dust and water resistance. For biometric authentication, the S25 FE features a reliable in-display fingerprint sensor. While facial recognition unlocking is possible via the selfie camera, it's not secure enough for sensitive applications like banking. The Pixel 9a is one of the few Android phones that supports secure facial authentication. Display: Samsung has inherited the S24 FE's display from the S25 FE. The 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED panel boasts a resolution of 2340 x 1080 pixels, a variable refresh rate of 1 Hz to 120 Hz, and a peak brightness of 1900 nits. Slim bezels surround the screen on 3 sides with a slightly thicker chin below the bottom edge. While the S25 FE is perfectly fine in indoor lighting conditions, strong sunlight can cause glare and other visibility issues. Samsung's high-end Galaxy S25 Ultra features an anti-reflective coating, a feature we hope will eventually make its way to more affordable Samsung devices. The Pixel 9a offers a much smaller 6.3-inch display, but with a refresh rate of 60 Hz to 120 Hz and a peak brightness of 2700 nits, making it easy to view in any lighting conditions. With a resolution of 2000 x 1080 pixels and a pixel density of 422 pixels per inch, like PPI, the Galaxy S9a offers a sharper image than the S25 FE's 380 PPI, but the difference is difficult to discern with the naked eye. Camera: Samsung's premium cameras have been fiercely competing for a place in the flagship camera phone market, but the question has long been whether the Galaxy FE can offer value without outperforming its more expensive counterparts of the year. Last year's Galaxy S24 FE featured a 50MP wide-angle, 12MP ultra-wide, and 8MP telephoto 3x sensors on the back, along with a 10MP sensor on the front. This year's Galaxy S25 FE features a 50MP wide-angle, 12MP ultra-wide, and 8MP telephoto 3x sensors on the back, along with a 12MP sensor on the front. The biggest change, at least on paper, is the front-facing selfie camera, but Samsung hasn't made any significant changes elsewhere. The S24 FE's camera was generally satisfactory for everyday use, but like other Samsung phones, it suffered from some color oversaturation during basic post-processing. Therefore, it's no surprise that the Galaxy S25 FE offers a similar experience. The Galaxy S25 FE supports up to 30x zoom, which is significantly lower than the 100x space zoom of full-frame Galaxy S25 phones like the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Performance: the other models in the Galaxy S25 lineup offer excellent performance. Powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite processor and 12GB or 16GB of RAM. The S25 FE, on the other hand, features the Samsung Exynos 2400 processor and 8GB of RAM. It comes in 2 storage capacities, 128GB or 256GB. To measure performance consistently, we use a series of benchmark tests. In Geekbench 6, which measures pure CPU performance, The S25 FE scored 1,967 points in the single-core test and 6,703 points in the multi-core test. While the single-core performance is similar to the S24 FE, 2,035 points, the multi-core score is significantly higher than the S24 FE, 5,979 points. The Pixel 9a trailed both scores, scoring 1,704 and 4,425 points, respectively. The PC Mark Work 3.0 test measures a phone's general performance. The S25 FE scored 15,674 points, lower than the S24 FE's 17,025 points, but higher than the 9A's 12,857 points. For graphics testing, we use the GFX Bench Aztec Ruins test, where the S25 FE achieved 84 frames per second FPS. This is only a 2-frame improvement over the S24 FE, but significantly higher than the Pixel 9a's 68 FPS. At maximum graphics settings and 60 FPS, the game rendered smoothly for 15 minutes without any slowdowns or frame drops. While the area around the rear camera did get warm, the feel was still comfortable. The S25 FE lagged behind the base S25 in Geekbench, 3050 and 9059, the PC Mark Work 3.0 test, 19,060, and GFX Bench, 118 FPS. While it offers decent performance, it's understandably overshadowed by its more expensive sibling. Connectivity, the S25 FE supports 5G, sub-6 GHz and C-band, excluding mmWave, Bluetooth 5.4, NFC, and Wi-Fi 6. The Galaxy S25 FE can accommodate one physical SIM and one eSIM, or two active eSIMs. On Verizon's 5G UW network in New York City, the S25 FE achieved peak download speeds of 606 Mbps and upload speeds of 95.4 Mbps. For comparison, the Google Pixel 9a achieved download speeds of 693 Mbps and upload speeds of 61.3 Mbps on the same network and in the same location. When connected to a Wi-Fi 6 access point, the S25 FE achieved peak download speeds of 535 Mbps and upload speeds of 22.4 Mbps. The Pixel 9a performed even better, achieving download speeds of 681 Mbps and upload speeds of 22.8 Mbps in the same location. When pushing the phone to the limits of the Wi-Fi network, the S25 FE achieved faster download speeds of 503 Mbps and upload speeds of 22.7 Mbps, while the Pixel achieved download speeds of 393 Mbps and upload speeds of 22.8 Mbps. Audio quality: in our test recordings, the S25 FE did a good job of blocking out background noise during calls, though some noise was still faintly audible. Voices were clear and intelligible. During a test call, the earpiece speaker reached 79.2 dB and the speakerphone reached 81.5 dB. A volume of around 70 dB is easily audible in most environments, and the FE exceeded this limit. The earpiece and downfiring speaker work together to produce stereo sound. Metallica's Enter Sandman reached 90.9 dB through the speaker, which is plenty loud. However, the S25 FE barely reproduced the ultra-low bass of the Knife's Silent Shout. The music is decent, but could use a bit more depth. Consider purchasing Bluetooth earbuds for a better audio experience. Software: the Galaxy S25 FE runs Android 16 and Samsung's One UI 8, and the software experience is comparable to other S25 devices. Samsung is focusing on AI this year. You'll find the Now bar, which displays contextual updates and routines right on the lock screen, the Now Brief, a daily digest with traffic, calendar, and fitness information, and Google's Circle to Search. Samsung also offers a 6-month subscription to Google AI Pro, which includes Gemini Live, Flow, and Notebook LM. Long-term support is excellent, with 7 years of OS and security updates. This means the S25 FE is guaranteed updates until 2032, making it one of the most future-proof devices in its class. Battery: the Galaxy S25 FE has a 4900 mAh battery and supports wired charging up to 45W and wireless charging up to 15W. Other devices can also charge wirelessly at 4.5W. The S24 FE has a 4700 mAh battery, but its wired charging is limited to 25W, a welcome upgrade. Meanwhile, the S25 features a 4000 mAh battery with 25W wired charging, 15W wireless charging, and 4.5W reverse wireless charging. To test battery life, we set the screen to maximum brightness and streamed a 1080p video. The Galaxy S25 FE lasted a whopping 17 hours in our tests, improving on the 15 hours and 50 minutes of the S24 FE and the 14 hours and 15 minutes of the S25. The Pixel 9a has a larger 5100 mAh battery, but it lasted only 13 hours and 15 minutes in our tests. When connected to a compatible charger, the Galaxy S25 FE reached 34% charge in 15 minutes, 62% charge in 30 minutes, and 100% charge in 1 hour and 15 minutes. This is 5 minutes faster than the S24 FE, but 10 minutes slower than the S25. Conclusion: the Samsung Galaxy S25 FE feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step backward for Samsung's flagship lineup. While the larger battery and faster charging are long overdue improvements, the results are satisfying in real-world use. The base Galaxy S25 actually feels a bit embarrassed. The thinner and lighter design is something I've grown increasingly satisfied with over the years. Considering the various software features and the promise of 7 years of updates, this is definitely a welcome addition.